Let's give it a couple of more minutes.
Sure.
Get rid of these windows. I think we can begin, Nakshita.
Yep, let's start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to office hour number 4 from Synup. It's not going to, we won't need an entire hour today because there's not a lot that's been happening in the ecosystem. So the days when we don't have a lot to speak about, we will just restrict ourselves to say 30 minutes to 40 minutes and cover the important aspects of it, hints and tips, etc. But the longer sessions will happen when there's a lot of things to talk about, when we have enough topics to cover. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone joining in. So let's kick this off. Uh, Industry updates. So what's going on? Recently, it was noticed that phone numbers are missing from hotel listing searches. Uh, Traditional Google business profiles are working well. The phone numbers have there's a call button. You can dial it. You can even record the phone number if you need to. But if you go and look for a hotel within your city, and look at the interface that shows up, you'll notice on the hotel finder application within Google, phone numbers are no longer showing up. We have not received any official word from Google. This was noticed about a couple of weeks ago, but it could be a bug or it could be an interface change that Google is testing. So we don't know for sure. So if you have clients in the industry, you may want to keep a tab, especially if you're working with hotels and restaurants. Small bit of update, especially for people who use ChatGPT a lot or want to try using it. ChatGPT 3.5 is available without the need to log in at the moment. So if you just go to ChatGPT website, you should be able to access it. They announced it earlier this week that it's open to all. So give it a shot, try it out, see if you can ideate, come up with new topics that you can write about, or any other creative ways you might be able to use generative AI responses. One major change that we noticed this week was the new photo experience in Google that was rolled out. Let me give you an idea. So with the new Google interface, when they moved on from the dashboard and moved everything to the search results page that looks like this, the photos interface was broken. There were a few issues with that. It wouldn't let you see what images you have already. There were no clear demarcations between what photos are being used for what purposes. For example, what logo you have, what cover image is being utilized, and all the rest of the categories that are usually associated with photos within Google were missing. So we started noticing this in the last couple of days, where the old photos interface is kind of back and looks like it's going to stay. So you have categorizations over here for this is being used as the cover image, this is being used as the logo image, and these are the rest of the images. You can go to view all photos and see all the images associated with the business that has been uploaded by the owner or that are available in their profile. Okay, then the old categorizations are back. Okay, let me try and move this out. For example, you can see exterior images, interior images, living room, home. This is an architect, so they have additional categories of images, unlike most other businesses. Then you have the images that were uploaded by the owner, the street view and 360-degree images, along with the videos images. I think this is a welcome change because there was a lot of issues trying to manage images directly from the GPP dashboard. If you are used to managing them from a tool like Synup, then you don't need to be worried about it. But just in case you use the GPP dashboard a lot, uh, uh, this feature is available in the new experience where you can go and manage your photos and categorize them as needed. And if you have follow-up questions about it, how to use them best, just shoot us an email or something, okay? Because we'll delve right into images this week, okay? We receive a lot of questions about how to optimize photos for local search clients or local businesses. Is something that is very misunderstood. There's a lot of bad information out there. People wasting time doing things that will probably not resolve a lot of existing issues or help them optimize images fruitfully. So, how do you optimize images, and why should you care? As per Google's own documentation that you can read over here is interact with customers. You can read and respond to reviews from your customers. Post photos that show off what you do. Businesses that add photos to their business profiles receive 42% more requests for directions on Google Maps and 35% more clicks through to their websites than businesses that don't. Okay, so there is clear indication that photos help with your CTR, click-through rate on your Google My Business profile in attracting new customers or attracting potential customers. So what should you do? There's a, there are some rules that you need to abide by. For example, Google has specific guidelines related to photos and videos. It should be a JPG or a PNG file, size between 10 KB and 5 MB maximum. Recommended resolution for GBP or Google Business Profile photos are 720 pixel by 720 pixels. That's the minimum resolution. That's the recommended resolution. Minimum is 250 by 250. But my recommendation is whenever you are taking a photo or you have a client who is trying to take photos of their business, ask them to put their phone on the highest possible settings. Okay. Take the highest quality photo. If you need to edit it to make the file size smaller, there are n number of free tools that you can use to edit photos. But make sure you take photos with the highest resolution possible, highest quality photos, and then upload them. If a customer is at their location, their business location, and using a phone to take photos, ask them to upload the photos directly from the phones. That way, there will be a little more weightage than you uploading them. Not significant, but it's better. Then Google will also associate the photo with the images because they are tracking the phones anyway. The photo should be in focus, very well lit, and have no significant alterations or excessive use of filters. Do not try to Photoshop the hell out of every photo that you upload. Okay, they are very strict guidelines. If you can upload print quality photos, that is very good. Try and avoid overtly optimized photos that have a lot of promotional elements and offers on them on different layers using that have been created with different photo editing tools like Photoshop or Canva. Avoid those kind of photos. Try and upload natural photos that are relevant to that category. I recommend not using stock photos at all. especially in Google My Business. They don't help. Okay, you can go to Google in your city, go search on images of Google My Businesses and see what images rank well. That will give you a fair idea of the kind of photos that do well in your region and for that kind of business, and try and mimic those. Okay. We do have a kind of a checklist of what we ask people to upload. For example, by the way, keep in mind when you're trying to optimize photos for a business or for a client or for your own business for that matter. Okay, I do not recommend deleting existing photos. You are going to lose all the engagement and the metrics that come associated with them. Until and unless it's a really low quality photo that you don't want people to see being associated with your business, then go ahead and delete it. Otherwise, do not delete existing photos. Okay. So what are the photos that you must have? One good quality cover image. Though Google is going to pick a cover image from your existing photos, you cannot specify what image to use as a cover photo because Google usually auto assigns it based on click-through rate and engagement rate. They'll then pick the photo that is most suitable for your business as per their data. Make sure you have a logo file, a good quality logo file uploaded, at least 3 to 4 photos of the interior premises of the businesses. For example, for the lobby or front desk, if they are meeting rooms or any customer facing rooms or amenities that they have at the location that you can take photos of. Do 3 to 4 exterior photos. If they have the budget, I would say hire one of those local photographers to do street view and 360 images for the business, only if the budget permits. Otherwise, using a smartphone to take really good quality photos during a good time of the day works well. Okay, street view photos, photos of the parking lot, exteriors of the building, their main entrance. If there are multiple entrances, whereby you have different business names associated with the same location, then you can do that. 3 to 4 photos of their team. Okay, maybe their founder, the owner, or their customer facing teams, or their doctors, or their service repair guys. Team photos work very well that they can show off, especially teams if they have uniform, maybe have a photo session day where everybody comes in their uniform and take a few photos that can last a long time. Okay, those are the basics that should get started, that you should always strive to get. Apart from that, you can showcase photos of their products, really good quality, not stock photos. Google will be quick to identify if you're using stock images. Doesn't matter uh, how you use them. Showcase services, highlight specific products or services that they're trying to push. Add personalization to the existing photos, maybe use headshots or keep adding team photos or people at work kind of photos. Car with getting service, somebody's appearing for a dentist appointment, or salesperson trying to sell something to the customer, or they're finishing their transaction, making a payment, things like that. Transactional photos can work well, but don't just stop there. Okay. Biggest problem I see with most profiles that when I audit or review or on Synup and elsewhere is they upload a bunch of photos on Google when they're setting up the account, and people think that that's the one-time thing. Just like reviews, photos are something that makes your profile more engaging. So consider adding 1 or 2 photos, maybe once a week or twice a week, or at least if you can once or twice a month. Freshen it up, get better photos. Okay, everybody has a smartphone now, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Another issue that we keep noticing with the image optimization is you just stop once your stopping your photo image optimization at Google. So there are two parts to every business, right? You have your Google business profile, you have your third-party listings like Facebook and Foursquare, Yellow Pages, etc. Try and upload photos to those platforms as well if they are allowing you. Okay, on a regular basis. Ask the customers to send over photos or provide them access to the dashboard so that they can upload photos on their own. Okay, basically we will distribute the images to multiple platforms that allow multiple photos. Then don't just stop with the profiles. Start doing the same with your website. Okay, just keep in mind a few things because the aspects on the website are a little bit different than what kind of photos you need on GBP. When you are using images on the website, you need to take care of a few things. For example, make sure the photos are of really high quality. If you are trying to get them to rank and show up on search results, especially in image searches, your photos need to be at least 1024 pixels wide. Okay. Make sure the file names are optimized based on the page. If you're building a page for auto repair, make sure the images are named as auto repair. If it's a dentist's website and the page is about any particular treatment, make sure the photos are named accordingly. File names matter, image title matters, and image alt tag matters. Okay. Make sure you categorize the pages accordingly, add images that are relevant to that page only. Do not use the same image on multiple pages. It's not going to work. I know there are a lot of people who are still selling geotagging services, basically trying to figure out a way to geotag photos with a lat long of their business and optimizing them. It's a waste of time. Instead of trying to geotag images, what we do with the photos on our website, on our client's website, at times we use something called open graph tags. There are free tools through which you can create OG tags to set up featured image for a specific page. For example, if you're writing an article and there is a featured image on that, you can specify, or if you have multiple images on a page, you can specify through open graph tags what should be used as a featured image for when they get shared on social media. So when you share a specific page on social media, there is usually a certain image gets associated with that article or the blog or the content that you're sharing. You can specify that in Open Graph. Okay. You can even specify or logos, etc., within your schema as well. There are tools to do it. I'll share some of the links of tools that we find useful. Additionally, if you have the budget, Google has an API called Vision API. It's a kind of one of the features is it categorizes and labels images on the fly. So basically, if you can build up a tool, or we'll try see if you can build up an easy to use tool, you can upload an image to it and see how Google views that particular image. For example, if you're working with a dentist or a hospital and then upload an image, is the Google labeling it accordingly? Then you know it's a good quality image and there are chances that it's going to get associated with your business and it will do well in search results. You can try using that. I think there's something called API. Yeah, this is it. It's a cloud platform that you can try using. I think they have free API, free AI version as well. You can get a demo. I'm sure there are smarter people associated with us who can use simple Python script and AI to build up a small tool. Try it. Let me know if it works. In fact, if you end up building it, I would love to test it out. So that's it for photos for today. Tools of the week. Uh, the first one is Lumen 5 that we started using ourselves. Uh, I think we started using it last month. We created a bunch of explainer type videos uh, for our website, our product, as well as we repurposed some of our articles that were doing well for our YouTube channel. What I found it useful for was creating short form video content. If you're getting short form videos from your customers that you need updated on their GVP profile, maybe you can run them through Lumen 5 and make them more interactive. It works well for explainer videos when you're trying to explain something complicated in simple words to people in a very short span of time. As I mentioned, you can also use it to optimize existing videos, maybe recreate and repurpose some of the content that you have created for your clients. Another tool that I'm aware of is another platform that I know these guys for a while now. I've used them and recommended them to certain clients who are big on link building. Uh, Everyone needs it, everyone does it, but there are other means and methods of doing it. So what Zipsprout does is basically it's a platform through which you can find hyperlocal link building opportunities in the form of events. Uh, you can sponsor hyperlocal nonprofits. Uh, this is a platform that helps you find them. So if you are trying to sign up for a brand or for one of your businesses, you can just go and click on this and become a sponsor. And then work through the database to find out if there are opportunities locally through which you can sponsor an event or a non-profit organization and get a link back. Additionally, if you're an agency, you can reach out to them and work out ways so that they can support your agency at scale. I think their pricing starts at around $250. I think I'm in the sponsorships. The range is from anywhere between $250 to $2,200 plus. So depending on your clients, the kind of customers, the kind of links they need, you can give them a look. I found them useful, so I thought I'd share. Anyway, that's all from me. Open to any questions you guys might have today.
Thanks, Neil. Very good session. I loved seeing Lumen 5 in the tools. Our product team absolutely loves it. They don't have to come to us now for smaller tasks. So very great. Yeah, you should try it out. There might be other alternatives as well that will come handy for sure. So yeah, and we do have some questions, Neil. Okay, I think I'll read them out. The first one is for the very first thing, I think we spoke about hotel listings, quite a surprise actually. I wasn't aware of it as well until now. So is it, the question is it for all hotel listings or location specific? What can we do?
No, it is happening. I did multiple searches across cities.
Okay.
Google keeps messing with local listings a lot so that the hotel finder option that you see, I'm primarily seeing it for the US region. I've not seen this problem in other countries, especially we did a search in India, that problem did not crop up. But I've done searches across at least 20 different states across United States, and I've seen the same problem. We don't know for sure if it's a bug. We don't know sure if the bug will turn into a feature, but something that we'll keep our eye on.
All right. There was a second part to this question where they asked, what can we do if phone calls are a KPI for us to track for the clients at this point?
Hotel industry,
Yeah.
I don't think you can do anything much to circumvent that apart from your messaging on the listings itself.
Okay.
Okay, to see if we have to test it out. Okay, there's no, I'm apologies, but there's no easy answer for this at the moment.
All right. The second question is, does Google consider how frequently we update photos as a ranking signal?
I do not have enough information to state that it's the ranking signal, but I'm sure it's one of the small signals that Google associates with how much active a profile is. Okay, if review recency wasn't a ranking factor a while ago, all of a sudden we are seeing that for the last 15 months, recency of reviews matters. Customer interaction matters. CTR, click-through rates is a ranking signal, apparently. So I'm sure if photos that can improve CTR at, could potentially improve your ranking. If not directly, I'm sure it's going to affect change.
Makes sense. The last question is, it's related to Google Photos. Is text on photos okay? Can Google read the text? Okay.
Yeah, Google can read everything. Text on photos is okay, but I don't recommend it. As I said, do not try to Photoshop images before uploading to Google business profiles. One or two promotional image with event-specific offering is good, but if you are uploading a photo, make sure the subject of that photo remains undisturbed. Okay, this is not Instagram. You upload photos to Google for a different reason. You upload photos on Google so that they are categorizing them properly, and it helps you in search. So let's play by Google's rules.
All right. If someone has any follow-up questions to what we just discussed, I think we can take that, or any new question that you might have. Let's wait for a minute. You can send it to me directly or just send it on the group. Meanwhile, like we discussed in the beginning, you can see the email on the deck as well. But if you want to suggest anything that we should discuss in these office hours every week, you can easily email us at hello@synup.com. I'm sharing the email on the chat as well.
Looks like there's no questions today. No further questions. Great.
Great. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a
I
lovely
think
week
we
ahead.
have a question, just a second.
Yes, Matthew, the recordings are available. We will be sending them out to all participants. And they will be updated on our
Let me just share a
Synup
link with
YouTube
you, Matthew.
channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it with you right now, where you can access all the recordings. And just a second. Yeah.
Just reach out to us if you have any follow-up questions about them, okay? All our videos are available on our website as well as on our YouTube channel. But if you have any follow-up questions after listening to the videos later on, just shoot us an email.
Yeah.
We'll be more than happy to get on a call with you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Bye-bye.